All right, so welcome to Anaheim Electronics TCG. I'm Zach,
I'm Princeton.
and we're going to be talking about the Gundam card game. Oh, who would have thought?
Hopefully, this will be the last one they make, and it's good. Since they're like 4 or 5 deep at this point.
And I haven't tried any of them until this because I didn't start Gundam until like 2024. So
You've been a secret fan, and that's okay.
exactly, I loved when watching you as a young man play like the PS2 games. This is going to be great.
Journey to Jaburo, Zionic Front, MS Saga. What else is there? There's a bunch of them. Encounter in Space, which is a good classic. I miss those days.
So today we're mostly going to be talking about the cards in the beta. This is being recorded like just before the June 12th Bandai stream that's going to show off the Learn to Play app and all that. So hopefully that Learn to Play app is good enough. Otherwise, we'll make a video discussing that.
Yeah, there is. So we'll give these links out into the video description as well. There is a couple of websites, particularly one that I'm thinking of, that does allow you to play the game right now with an AI that's decent. So it does allow you to build decks, and it has the most up-to-date cards, just an FYI. But we are very curious to see what Bandai's official app is going to be. So that'll be fun. But yeah.
It would be lovely if we actually got one of these or card game apps that was a full thing. I'm not expecting like Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Magic Arena immediately, but it would be nice if the Learn to Play app wasn't just here's the first couple starter decks you can play against the robot. I would love to be able to, message somebody on that app and be like, hey, do you want to play whatever I've got mixed together?
Hopefully it does come to that. We'll see. I don't know. You're better off, or you can answer this question better than I can, but I don't know Bandai's track record on apps for games online.
Yeah, because I think that the Deep Dragon Ball Super learning app got updated a lot, but the Digimon one, I believe, was just uploaded once, and then never touched. But then again, I stopped playing Digimon like 5 sets in because the game went from like sort of cool and unique feeling to really repetitive, and then the power creep was way through the roof. And I'm hoping that Gundam doesn't follow the same suit, but I'm just a guy.
Gundam has a lot of potential, like a lot of potential. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm hoping for as well.
It's only like 50 years old. There's
all that potential.
Yeah. Okay. How do you want to start with the Gundam cards that I would like to discuss?
We can just start right off if you want. Let's start off with the OG RX-78. Okay, RX-78-2, sorry.
Yeah, the RX-78-2, which to my knowledge is literally just the one from the original series and nothing past that. The card is nice. I wouldn't say it's insane, but if Blue can stick a board with that RX-78 with a pilot, it becomes a monster. It's just like +1 doesn't feel like a lot, but it makes trading up really easy. So like your 2 drops hitting into 3 drops is going to be good. Forcing blocks when they don't want to.
FYI, there are 2 RX-78 Gundams. Just
well, this is the card Gundam RX-78-2.
Yes, the one, there's 2 of those.
The Legend Rare.
Okay, because there's an actual Gundam RX-78, which is a level 4 cost 2.
Yeah, that's the vanilla.
3-4.
That cool, vanilla is going to be okay, but that vanilla is better when you have Amuro, and Amuro is not like not really wanting to go into that one because you'd rather put him in any other mech, unless of course you're forced to play like mono blue or something. The fact that the game is 2-color makes things a little bit easier because we don't have to think about things as just like the one color. It's like, yeah, the Gundam is good if you can go wide, and so thusly you'd probably pair that card with a color that can go wide a little bit easier. I know green's got a few token makers. I
See what
think
you're saying.
I think white has like a bunch of little weenies that you can play, like the one drop blocker and all that.
Yep.
So like you have to consider all that. Um,
I'm curious to see when they do dual colors, how that's going to change the format and how that's going to feel.
yeah, we
Um,
did think about how like what a dual color would mean, and obviously we're so early into the game. I don't think we're gonna get a dual color like within the first year, but they've done that before. Where like I think Digimon had their first dual color card in at the end of their first year, and it didn't change much because Digimon doesn't have a color restriction really. Um, but
oh, that's interesting.
yeah, the fact that we do have a color restriction in this game makes me wonder what we're going to be thinking of when it comes to dual colors. Are dual colors going to be those are the colors you are allowed to play and that's it? Are you going to be able to only play like one dual color card, or is it like you can play a max of a certain number? Like you can play four dual color
Yeah.
cards split across like four cards. You can have four
I didn't
one of.
realize Digimon had have a limit. I wonder why they placed a limit on Gundam. Maybe to stop the power creep. Does
Well,
One Piece have limit?
Digimon has a limit in that uh, the cards you can play require you to have a guy on board. So like you can't play a command in Gundam in Digimon. They have options, and you can't play an option if you don't have a guy that's the same color. But your deck doesn't require you to have the
Yeah,
only
I see
one
what you're
color.
saying. So it's a different requirement.
Yeah, it's like this is a deck building restriction versus a gameplay restriction.
Interesting. Okay, that's not bad then.
Which hopefully will feel like Gundam's a little bit more skill intensive as the time goes on because you want to know what good cards you're playing, and maybe a deck like requires you to be really heavy into one color and then splash another, or you could be like me right now when my beta deck was just every green card that was at least half decent, and then four of the draw two pitch one from white and the Gundam that draws a card on enter. Like it was just I just wanted to play green and draw cards. That's all I needed.
Very, very limited requirements there. That's pretty much it.
Exactly.
I'm excited to see what more two draws we get because that will be super, super helpful. Or more draws in general. I think this game needs that a lot.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen too many draws as of right now. Like we're just talking beta cards, and then like I might have mentioned something that we've seen in the actual spoiler season, but like we still have a month to go, and so many things can happen. So many cards can come out. We don't know everything.
Right now, we currently only have a total of 161, and that also includes the all arts. So we are kind of limited on how many cards we know.
Yeah, and then we don't know like anything for the starter decks past what was in the beta kits, anyways.
Right. Exactly. We'll see though. I'm excited, but what about? Oh boy.
Yeah.
Gundam form with half half G fighter.
Half G fighter. Oh, the MA
Gundam MA form.
What is MA? Because you're the Gundam guy. I don't recall.
I actually don't know. I was just gonna say like I don't understand.
Mixed armor. I don't know.
I guess so. I don't know. It's like weird. They don't really call that in the anime, or at least not that I know of. It just kind of sits there flying around like that. So I just call a half G fighter form.
That's fair. I mean that card, the Gundam MA form is pretty good. The fact that it's a level 5 holds it back because I don't know how long games are gonna go. And I mean, obviously we're gonna get to level 5. There's no doubt in my mind that nobody's gonna be killing up turn 2, hopefully, without Bandai figuring that that's a bad thing for the game and fixing it.
Yeah, but, making something broken like that.
Yeah, but like the fact that it's one of the only cards that just says draw a card on it, like no downside. All it costs you is playing this card in your deck and pilots, which you should be playing pilots. Pilots are really good. Really good.
Obviously, you want to have like a good strategy with pilots where it's like, oh, well, let me save this for if I have this in hand. But if not, hey, drop an Amuro on it. That would be a better dropping Amuro on this would be a better drop than just the vanilla RX-78. So not a bad combo.
And you could easily just put you can put Char in this and it'd be fine. You could put what's that dude? You can put like Ghoul in here. That's fine. Like I don't think Ghoul
Oh, it
cares
has
about
to
what
be a
deck
white
he's in.
based team though.
Oh, it has to be
So
a
it
white
has to
base team.
be Kai or Hayato. I
All right,
think that's
Hayato.
currently all we have for white base.
I
I'm
think
sure we'll
Amuro is
probably get
also
more.
white base. I could be wrong. It's something to consider, but it's just like you're playing these cards in blue because they're good, so there's no reason not to play this card. If you're not really heavy on the white base pilots, you probably don't play this. But it says draw a card, and I'm a fan of draw a card.
White base pilots, we'll get to them, but are just like kind of interesting.
Yeah, we'll get to
Um,
Sayla Mass. I don't know why we have Sayla Mass, or I don't think she even is called Sayla Mass in the card. Like I don't want to get into it.
but I it's interesting. I don't know. I'm glad that they're doing something like this though, in terms of like the different forms. This is like the one thing that I thought Gundam had a lot of potential, but they could mess up as well. Is there are so many different mobile suits, different variants, especially like Zaku's. There's literally hundreds of different Zaku 2s variant nonsense. And Xeon just kind of was like, man, this war, let's just make a lot of money, or let's just spend a lot of money on experimental dumb units that may or may not work and or break or
I
be expensive to make.
It works. I mean, my favorite. I think it's in either Zeta or Double Zeta where they just like made dummy mobile suits out of like balloons and just threw them into space
Yeah.
to distract people. That was fun. I hope that's a card.
They're
That's
like,
funny as heck.
you know what? This will work. Don't even worry about it. If it doesn't, oh well. But you know, that's Xeon.
Yep. They're doing what they can. Okay.
I mean, I guess so. I guess that's a that's a statement there. They're doing what they can. All right, next one. GM. Cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Actually, GM sucks.
Yeah. I think the GM is outclassed as a 2-drop already, but I think
Yeah.
that the fact that it is a 2-drop maybe makes it okay. But like, I think
I
is
don't
GM the
know.
GM's the 2-drop that costs 1 though, right? So the fact that
No,
you
I
can,
thought it does cost one. You're right.
yeah. So like you
But you
can
have
play it
Zaku
going,
too.
yeah. But
Oh, but that's green.
if you're in blue, like this is fine because you get to play it on your first turn, going second without wasting your EX resource. So you get to develop a little bit, but I don't know how strong it will be in general because we don't know how everything else is forming out.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, also, just for the audience to be aware, I'm more of a Gundam fan. Obviously, I do love cards, and I'm excited about the card game, but I am not as well versed in cards and understanding of card economics. So I'm very much learning. So you guys are on a journey with me, and Zach's teaching me.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know. I mean, it is a one drop. It is a 2/2, so that's decent. But I feel like it just gets outclassed by the Zaku 2 because the Zaku
Well,
2 can immediately take out the EXE base. Like
yeah. But
drop
that's
done.
like because that's how it was designed. I like that.
Yeah,
I like how the Zaku 2 is worded where it only gets powerful when it's attacking, so it's just not always a
that's
3
true.
power
Yes.
2-drop. But yeah, the other thing to consider is that GM has the Earth Federation trait, and there's some cards that care about that.
Yes.
So like if you're a deck that cares about the Earth Federation trait, like if you need to have multiple Earth Federations, it could be good.
I agree with you. I do agree with you. Maybe I'm a little harsh to it, but it's decent. But I agree with you. It is outclassed by other stuff. All right, gun cannon.
I mean,
This thing.
Gun Cannon is the truth.
And not gun cannon vanilla, just gun cannon.
The gun cannon
ability.
rare, not the one from the
Yes.
starter deck. The gun cannon rare is like solid. The fact that it has natural repair is really nice.
Yep.
I am excited to see what they do with repair because they've got a lot of cards that like care about repair, but not a lot of reasons to repair. Because like
Yeah.
repair heals 1 or 2. It's repair heal whatever your repair number is at the end of turn. But right now, unless you've got like a 5 health guy hitting into a 4 power dude, it's not gonna really matter.
It's not gonna help you.
Yeah. Oh no,
You're at this point trading units.
Yeah, you're 1 health guy went to 2 health, and now he doesn't die to like a gun tank shooting him while he's tapped. Ooh, it's not the same.
I think this does have synergy with other things, or at least it seems like it will have synergy with other things. But I agree with you. At this moment, it's like it's a nice ability, and the fact that it has 2 abilities. Keep that in mind. It has the when paired, choose one enemy unit with 2 or less and set it or rest it. Yeah, 2 or less kind of sucks, but you never know. It could be useful. So it does give you some what do you want to call it?
Flexibility.
Yeah, flexibility as well as a little bit more efficiency. No, I'm trying to think of the word. Utility.
Yeah, utility. Yeah, it's also got a really good alt art, but we'll
we'll get to the alt arts.
Yeah, like, and the best part with it is it's also just one paired, not one linked, so you don't need to have specifically a white base guy. You can just throw any random pilot in here and get that effect.
Which is nice. Very, very nice, especially when you're like, oh man, I have a blue-green deck, which would be weird, but also you could do it. You don't want to put Char in it and be like, oh, no, that won't work.
Exactly.
Let's see. All right, so Unicorn Gundam in Unicorn mode.
Unicorn.
Trash. I mean, I won't say trash, but it's not. We know better unicorn stuff is going to come out. Let's just put it that way. So this is not great.
Yeah, and I've been saying this like, once we get like later into the game and we have multiples of a pilot that does something, once we get a second Benaj or Lynx, like this card goes crazy. It literally just picks up its pilot for the cost of discarding a card. So as long as you're not empty-handed, you just get your Benager back, and your Benager draws a card when it goes in. So it's like always refueling. That's a really cool resource loop. The fact that this guy is a level 5 4 cost, that it's really expensive to just get I think it's like a 6/5 because I think Benager is +2/+2.
Yeah, and its ability is kind of on. It only affects at the end or when it is destroyed, and even then, it's like it's telling you to then discard one. Like if this link unit is returned to paired pilot to its owner's hand, then discard one. It's like I don't know. It's not that beneficial. But I agree with you in the sense of like, I mean, Benager is actually a pretty good pilot, and we'll get to him later. But like, I think he has more synergy that probably will be amazing.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be something to look into. The next card I've got here is Gun Tank. Gun Tank, I want him to be good, man. He's iconic. He's the first mobile suit, technically, if you think about it really hard. He's the first like mass produced, I think.
He's the first on the Earth Federation side. Technically, the first mass produced mobile suit is the Zaku 1, I want to say.
Because they were using
technically be the first.
Yeah, because they were using those for like construction in the Universal Century. Okay, but yeah, like this was it's really nice because it does like unconditional 1 damage. That's well, the condition is that you have to have a tapped guy, and that 1 damage can add up. Sometimes it kills a dude, so it's trading up. Sometimes it sets you up for like the bounce spells that white and blue have. There's a way that this card is decent, but the low stats, the fact that it doesn't have a pilot pair, I would not be surprised if this card doesn't get as much play as we think it does.
Even though it is 2/1, it's like, yeah, here you go, drop it. It's almost more efficient to go find like wait a turn for, or like hopefully you get a GM. It's almost more efficient to do that.
Yeah,
so I agree with you.
It's definitely playing behind on tempo, but it can swing that tempo really hard if you get a nice snipe.
I agree. Hopefully we'll see if there's combos to it, but
Yeah. G Fighter. I didn't know what the heck this was because when I saw G Fighter, my first thought was like G Gundam Fighter. Like, is that what's going on?
Yeah, it's weird that they called it that.
I mean, it is the G Fighter. It's
I guess, but
because it's the second core fighter that they have, right?
Technically, it's its own thing and it's more of like transporting the Gundam. But
it's like an exterior armor piece that connects to the Gundam, but in this game, it's its own. It's just its ship.
Yeah, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I feel like maybe as because it's like the start, cool. This is where we're at, but I would have loved to see the say like Sayla as it's paired and it have a better ability. But you know,
nice. Or
that would have been great.
Who's that? The other guy whose name escapes me. I think it's literally Ryu. He got in after training Amuro how to fly the core fighter, and he sacrificed himself in this, I believe.
No, he sacrificed himself in the core fighter. Yeah,
okay, that was just
it is Ryu.
Yeah, I remember.
No, the guy who sacrifices himself in this actually, there it's a guy who does it. Oh man, I always get the same vibe from him as Mulaflaga from Gundam Seed, but it's not. It's the captain or like the hot shot.
Oh yeah, the dingus who keeps hitting on every woman, right?
Yeah, and he like eats into Big Zam.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either. I think it starts with the last plate.
I see his face too.
If we remember it, it'll be a picture here.
Yeah, we'll add something there. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's fine. But and it does have high maneuverability.
Yeah. It gives somebody high maneuver, which is nice because it means that you can then get a free hit in with something else. So I think this card will be good for now, but when we see the entirety of what all the colors have to offer, there's a chance that this card gets outclassed really fast.
Yeah, I agree. Less utility, just
Lodo.
Right, so this is like the tank thing from Gundam Unicorn, or transform into a tank, but it has no abilities, and it's an expensive 2-drop at that. Like,
it's like
we have the gym or the GM, where it's like cost 1. This is way more expensive.
Yeah, and I think that I was mentioning it earlier that if we get an Earth Federation deck, this card probably goes in over GM. But if we don't, this card has literally zero purpose to me.
Exactly. I mean, the GM does actually say Earth Federation on it too, so I almost want to say it's just outclassed by the GM. I'm curious to see if they'll add something special to it, but I don't know. It seems almost useless in my opinion.
It might be the DSEC, like that might have a thing going too, but never mind. That's just the model.
That's the model. I forget
that they just put the model stuff there. I'm like, maybe that's
I don't know. But yeah, not great. It just kind of exists.
You know what this might have a use for? It has a linked pilot, whereas GM doesn't. So this can get like rush, haste, whatever you want to call it in this game.
Does it? I thought. Yeah, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. Okay. So it may have some use. Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. So potentially it has use. I agree with you. I think Earth Federation deck comes out. Definitely like.
Yeah, especially if we get a good Earth Federation pilot that's not Reed.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, 100%. All right, so now we're at the vanilla RX-78.
The vanilla.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I think that with Amuro, the giving this a rush into blow up somebody, fine. Otherwise, this is a vanilla. Unless you're really hurting for cards or your curve needs something, this card probably won't see too much.
Yeah, this is something you'll probably keep in your deck, like what, 2 up just in case you need it. But
yeah, this is definitely
like not that hot.
Lower curve power. Ball.
Oh man, I wanted this card to be great, or at least more useful than it is.
We'll definitely get the other balls. We'll get the ones that like
have missiles and stuff like that on them.
Yeah, the ones that I think the students were fighting with. Where
they
had the little grab arms and they were just fighting other balls. That was funny.
Well, these have grab arms, but there's other ones where they have like dual sets of grab arms. There's some that have like dual cannons, some that have missile pods on them. So I'm hopeful we'll see those in there a little bit better. But this is kind of, I guess I shouldn't be really disappointed, but like, man, it would have been nice if it was like, hey, if this like runs into something, I don't know if they would add an effect like this, but like deal an extra damage if it dies. I don't know. It's like,
like
it's really a
when
sick. I mean,
destroyed, deal 1 to something, or when
yeah,
destroyed. It's like when destroyed, deal 1 to either the unit this was destroyed by, or but to the enemy base. That might be fine.
that was
I don't
my
know how.
thought.
Yeah, but it would definitely have to be worded to not be able to kill somebody. You wouldn't like be able to block and then die anyways. But yeah, that'd be
Right.
interesting. But I think that the fact
Uh,
that this is like a pseudo repair or repair on attack, that's not going to matter. Like
right.
a 1/1
Exactly.
is not going to cut it in any way that I can see.
Yeah, it'll insta dead. Like there are just literally effects that kill things like this. So it's like, all right.
Yeah.
The Jagan. Yeah, the good old Jagan.
Yeah. So
So
this is part of the thing where I think there's an Earth Federation deck that's going to happen.
yes.
But I don't know if I don't know if this like being as small as it is going to matter. But the fact that it gets cheaper might matter. I also don't like the while you have units in play effects, because from all the games we've played in the beta, board control happens really fast. Like you're
Yeah.
you're never like while you have 2 or more, 2, that's a reasonable number. I've seen cards where it's like if you have 4 in play, that's not going to happen, man. If you have 4 units in play, you're probably winning. Like
Yeah. You don't need any extra benefit. It's already like pretty quickly progressing.
yeah.
I think I agree with you. This leads more evidence into it being an Earth Federation deck. 100%. I agree with you. Hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
Because man, oh man, like I don't know.
They need a dub
I'm
with Quirks
hopeful.
coming out right now.
Don't even get me started.
They need a dub.
All right, and then the Rizal. I know I'm saying this wrong. I super apologize to anyone who's like, I hate you. But it's decent. Actually, it's not bad for a 2-drop.
Yeah, I think that these vanillas are probably going to see play until we get like a solid through line of you need to curve this into this into this. I think vanillas are going to be fine until we get a point where a 3 power guy isn't good.
I agree. I 100% agree. But for currently right now in gameplay, like at least with the beta, and even what we have so far been released, pretty decent. Here you go, 4-3. Good luck. It'll at least deal something. So
yeah, because like
I'm okay with that.
any pilot in it makes it go straight to 5 probably, and then 5 power gets through most of the bases we've seen. Forces blocks probably. It trades probably up from its level 3 to a level 4 easily.
Yeah.
Like so. Yo, but did you know Amuro Ray exists?
All right, so he's actually I like him quite a bit. Yeah, I just like him quite a bit. He's a pretty decent card. He is pretty aggro. Really aggro, to be honest with you. I think the fact that he's just like choose one enemy, 5 or less, rest it. That's an auto dead right there. Him and Gundam auto dead.
On pair, it's not even on link, so you can put him in anything.
Yeah,
my favorite
super nice
thing that we figured out in the beta was just like this plus Ale Strike, and then it's like, oh, Ale Strike cares about being with a level 4 or higher pilot. Ray is a level 4 pilot. Ray rests that guy. You get to bounce a guy. Ooh, look at all the synergies. That's really fun. So I think that Ray is probably going to be one of the better pilots in this early one, and I'm sure that we're going to get so many of them. We need this Amuro Ray, which I think is when he first gets in the core fighter. We need the Amuro Ray when he's a punk and visiting his mom on Earth. We need the Amuro Ray when he's when he's going through a bit of psychosis.
It just hit me what you said. We need an Amuro Ray punk that visits his.
Oh yeah, we need one where it's just him on the bed, like talking to his mom and then shooting the dude.
I feel like that's going to be a command card. I mean, it potentially could be an Amuro Ray, but also a command card.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a command. And then the next cards we've got are the command pilots. I love that this game is like starting off with, okay, here's our gimmick. We have the mechs. We put the people in the mechs. Now, what if we have the people that do things, but you could also just put them in the mech if you need to? I think that's really cool.
And Uh, the only thing is, I hope this again leads to there being more or different ones, because Kai and like Hayato like are pretty decent sized characters in the original anime. I
Hayato.
would hope they had better effects.
That's not. That's well. Hayato for this one, which is Hayato thoroughly damaged the in 79.
Yeah.
Hayato barely matters. He shows back up a lot. He does a lot later, but Hayato right now, yeah, he's whatever.
I mean, you could say the same for both of them, but I was hoping they'd have better effects.
Kai at least had an arc. Hayato got the girl at the end that nobody saw coming.
Damn, that's brutal. All right, I'll give you that. But they're fine, I think, right? Like both of them, it's just like one deals the damage, one of them heals.
Yeah, I think that if Kai's resolve and the heal does matter, like if we're just not seeing the full picture and healing is super good, I think Kai's resolve sees a lot of play. I think that if you need Earth Federation pilots, you play the thoroughly damaged, but
yeah, 100%.
I don't see it otherwise being super relevant.
I agree. I don't know, a little disappointed with them. I was hoping they'd have a little better, not busted, obviously, but just a little better.
Yep.
But then we have Benadryl Links, and yeah, like this is actually a pretty good card if it wasn't a 5, like a level 5.
If he wasn't a level 5, he'd be the most broken pilot we've ever seen. Because he's level 5, he's still a very strong pilot. He's just not the most insane. I do think that the beta art that we've got is wrong. I believe that the when paired is supposed to be when linked. I think it's going to change into the yellow text in the set 1.
The changes that they made. Yes, I understand. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, unless they start popping out unicorn units a lot, I agree with you.
Yeah, and then there's also like the new type. Well, this is a link unit. What else? He doesn't get into anything specific, right?
Other than Unicorn Gundam, that's it.
Yeah, he just gets into Unicorn, and then that one time when he gets into like Phoenix. But I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. If we get a Phoenix card super early, we're gonna have so many other problems.
Yeah, I hope we don't get one super early. That card is busted into itself.
I think that if this wasn't level 5, it would be like a 4 of and everything. But because it's level 5, I don't know if you can justify the slots. Yeah, and the fact that it does give +2/+2 is really, really good.
Even with the fact that we have Unicorn Gundam Unicorn mode, we also have oh man, but here's the thing. I don't know. We have Banshee. We're not talking about the cards that we have already been released yet, but we do have another Unicorn mode, or another Unicorn, but it's the Banshee. So I don't know. I'm assuming there will be like,
so
at least like 4 or 5 different Unicorn Gundams RX-0, literally, not just Banshee or the Phoenix. So I'm assuming we'll have more cards for him to link up with.
Yeah, and then you also have to consider that it's his link, so like the Banshees don't work with him because he's not a Banshee. He's only for Unicorn. He's a ride or die. But
technically, Banshee should work actually because Banshee says just the new. It's a cyber new type. Never mind. Okay, well we know cyber new types are coming. Perfect.
Doesn't fully make sense to me because the next card, Reed, this guy, he is a new type. He does not have the new type. He is the pilot.
Yeah,
he's one of the pilots for
Reedy Marcinus. Yeah, that's weird. He's definitely a new type.
Yeah, but he's the pilot for Banshee, but he doesn't get paired with it.
They're gonna give him there's gonna be another card for him, and it's gonna be him in the Banshee suit, and it's gonna be black, and he will be a new type. I don't think he'll be a cyber new type though. I think he'll just be a new type.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he's just a new type. I don't think he went through the cyber new type piercing brain stuff. But yeah,
no. I think he's just pushed into it, I guess.
Yeah, I think his card is good. I just don't know if repair is worth the pilot slot.
It's not bad for a 1/1. It's like, all right, cool.
Okay.
I don't think it's too bad.
And then we've got the bases. Right now, blue, we've only seen the two, I believe. White base and side 7.
No, the Nail Gamma. Oh, did it actually? No, that got released later. I'm sorry, that's my fault.
Yeah, that's something from the future.
Because I was about to talk trash about the Nail Gamma. What a garbage base! But we'll do that on another episode. Oh my god, I'm just mad about it.
We'll go through all the cards that aren't from the beta in set 1 later. But
yeah,
white base and side 7. So side 7, sort of okay. It's one of those things where like the repair stuff and the healing might be good, but I don't know until we see the full scope of healing. I don't know if this is going to be worth it. White base,
right?
White base is crazy. White base
is decent, actually, like really good.
Yeah, for every turn, if you have extra resources and you don't want to waste cards in your hand, you pay 2. You get one of the 3 tokens, and it's just like if you have nothing, you get a 3/2. If you have something, you get a 1/2. If you have too many things, you just get a 1/1. Hey, I'll take a 1/1 for no cards out of my hand. That's fine.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's actually pretty nice. Yeah, it's just beefy too, and it's only 2 costs. Man, playing against like the AI, pop this down. Good luck.
Yeah, it does a lot. I think bases are something we're gonna have to keep an eye on because the way that the game is structured, bases are going to be the future. Like you have to have a good
very
base.
Important.
You need to be constantly going onto a new base. If you lose your base and then start getting punched for like 2 or 3 in a turn, you're gonna be down so much advantage and so much life. It's gonna be hard.
I agree with you. It's not only that, but like the synergy as well. Not just like, oh man, this is a beefy base for cheap. It has synergy, just like the white base has synergy with deploying units. I mean, that's not necessarily synergy, but it's a little bit more synergistic in terms of like the white base, gun cannon, gun tank. Those units do take Earth Federation pilots. Kind of makes sense.
And I'm pretty sure that they're all Earth Federation units, which will again affect the Earth Federation deck if it exists.
They are, I believe. Let me.
I don't know. I don't have to look at it because I have an editor.
Yeah, Simon will take care of that. But anywho, it's a pretty good card for what we have now. And then the next 2 cards are just straight up effect cards.
Yeah,
we have Bright being a bum, and then we have Minerva Zabi, which blows my mind because Minerva Zabi is a Xeon. But whatever, we'll make her blue.
Cool. Yeah, well, she's like in cahoots with Benager at the end of it all. So yeah.
Her all art shows her in her Xeon uniform.
Yeah, that listen, I don't judge people, okay? But yeah, the commands that we've got, intercept orders, show of resolve, intercept orders, I don't know if this card is good, but man, it's got a good burst, and sometimes if you hit it off life, you can just like stabilize. That might be something, but I don't know how it feels. And then a show of resolve. Have you heard of the Pot of Greed?
Yeah, exactly. Like, let me just shove this in my deck. It's a little expensive, but usually around like turn 4 or 5 is when you're gonna have you're gonna be like really dumping resources, and it's gonna be like turn 6 or 7 that you're gonna be like, man, I'm hurting here. Or if you like played it right, you still will need it. You are still going to need this card, plain and simple.
Right now, I think that hand advantage might not be everything in the game from what we've seen, but it is something to consider. Just having a raw draw 2, not the like white's got the one that like draws 2 and discards a card. Straight up draw 2. That's always
graceful charity.
Yeah,
I agree with you though.
It's crazy. That is
definitely
everything for blue from the beta. It only took us 40 minutes to get through that. Nobody worry about it.
Did it really actually take 40 minutes? Oh my gosh, it did. Okay.
I told you I can talk about this all day. We can go until fucking 2 in the morning.
Now let's keep going. I'm fine with that.
ヤプランはこんなに変わるんだ。そしてこれが新製品の HGUC マラサイ。
マラサイか。
All right. So that's everything from blue. So now we'll go into
White seems
white.
White is just as much actually.
Yeah,
actually, white has more, and then green has just as much as white, or just as much as blue. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, no, I wrote these out.
You thought about it.
Yeah, no, I wrote something for every single card. Every card that was in the beta.
Trash.
I had a free afternoon, and I was told to make a script.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, so Ariel bit form. It's solid. It's okay.
Yeah, I like bit form because of the fact that Soletta Mercury gives 2 health, and that avoids like all of the bounce effects right now. And it can do stuff like in the action phase. Like white has a lot of stuff during the action phase with its commands and its pilots and stuff that make things interesting. So I think that this is probably the best vanilla we've got, just because of the pilot that it goes with. Like,
yeah, and it's a cost too, so it's not that expensive, and it's pretty beefy early game in that sense. I agree with you. All right, we get one of my favorite little guys, the Dami Trainer. These things are fantastic. They are meant to be thrown away. If you do not draw them turn 1, ouch. But if you draw them turn 1, just roll them out, baby.
Yeah, like Gundam was I think it's the first Bandai game that I've played that started with a mulligan, and I'm like, well, I have a thing to mulligan for. Might as well fucking go for it.
Mulligan. I agree with you, and I think that's exactly what this is. It's great. It's just a blocker, a 1/1, and it's like, yeah, it's gonna die. It knows it. We know it. But you know what? It's gonna block an attack on your base or something you care about more. And so I think that's important.
One of the better cards that lets you play wide if you need to, because you can just hold on to these and be like, okay, I feel threatened. Here's 4 blockers. Let's chill for a second.
Yeah, I agree with you. And it's cheap. Like, yeah, I get it. It's not strong. It's not meant to be. It's just meant to absorb an attack. That's really it. I agree with you.
Ale Strike Gundam. Oh my god. Ale Strike is so good. This is like, I think this isn't the best LR that we've seen, but man, is it so strong. I am so sure that this card is going to do so much as soon as we get everything else in the set.
Oh. Yeah, I agree with you. Oh. It's just like, I heard you want to return to hand, plus by the time I come out, and the benefit of it is paired with a level 4 higher pilot. It doesn't even need to be Kiriyamato, but if you do Kiriyamato, it's even more broken. So keep that in mind. Like, absolutely stupid.
This is like one of the things where I think the level 3 pilots are going to be good, because I think pilots in general are good. But if you're playing this card and you just stock up on level 4 pilots, maybe that's the way to go. I think it's level 4. Is it level 4 or higher? I don't recall.
Yes, it's level 4 or higher.
Yeah, that means this plus Banager gets +2/+2 and then does all of its stuff. Sure, down.
Also, like, you can do who else is currently? Do we actually have another pilot? I don't think we actually have another pilot that is.
It's level 5? I don't think so.
Yeah, or even a level 4 for white. We do not.
No, I think the only level 5 pilots we've seen are Banager, and then the level 5 command pilot that got shown.
Oh, you know what? We could do Soletta. Soletta is technically, since it doesn't need it to be the Earth Alliance, it could be Soletta, because she is a level 4.
Yep, and then she lets you restand every time you attack, or restand a resource
once per turn. Cool. Yeah.
Yep. That's pretty.
It is pretty nice. So yeah, not bad, but obviously you would rather be Kira. Just even better. Crazy. But take what you get. But yeah, I agree with you. I think it would be a better card, or I think it's gonna be amazing.
And then, why are there so many Strike Gundams? Okay, listen.
Yeah.
I know that everybody loves this guy, but I don't need 400 Strike Gundams. The same with Ariel. I don't need 6 Ariels. Like, all right, so Strike Gundam. This is the effect Strike Gundam. This is the one that on deploy draws discards. I don't think we
have a vanilla one yet.
We do. We have a Strike Gundam vanilla.
Yeah, we do. You're right. Actually, it comes with the bazooka. Yep. You're right.
Yeah, I think that the draw one makes this card playable at the very least. I know that the fact that it rummages by discarding afterwards,
kind of a negative, but it's also a 2/3/3. Like,
yeah, it's a
not
solid
bad.
rate. It draws a card, which means that it gets you through your deck in case you're clogged on a bunch of useless stuff. It's gonna be fun.
I agree.
And then Strike Dagger. Ooh, Strike Dagger. The Strike Dagger is being a 3-power vanilla is like whatever, but the fact that it's an early game 3-power vanilla, like it's
pretty
gonna
nice.
EX spaces. This is like the white version of Zaku 2, except for it's always 3-power, which makes it a little bit more annoying to deal with on the back end.
I agree. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty good card. Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I think it's just right now this is going to be one of the better cards must have in the deck. Where it's just like, here you go, cheap, easy, done.
Yeah.
All right, so now we have Perfect Strike Gundam.
Yeah, Perfect Strike. Perfect Strike being level 5 is a little rough. I think White's going to be one of the decks that will want to play a higher density of level 5s and stuff because it really can stabilize at that point because almost all of its cards can either be blockers. This one, which is a blocker that also gets rid of a guy, like
super nice.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the best level 5 guy, but it is up there, and I think that it will see the most play with what we've seen from the beta. Considering I don't think we've seen any white cards outside of the beta that are doing as much as this card does.
Yeah, not yet. We have seen Sword Strike. We've seen Aerial in a different fight mode, which is actually pretty good. Actually, 2 different Aerials actually that are pretty decent, both of them. But in terms of value, I would potentially say that I think right now Perfect Strike probably is a good blocker for value, essentially. It is, like you said, a little expensive, whereas some of the other things in the white, including the cards that have been revealed so far. Well, actually, the one is actually 5/4, so still a little high there, but it's not too bad. I definitely think, like you said, it has utility right now. In the beginning, it'll definitely see a lot of play.
Yeah, I think that much like every card game, rares are going to be good.
Yeah. All right, now we move on to Aerial the Effect, which is while there are 4 or more command cards in the trash, this card gets a cost -2.
If we get all the commands that like they in the beta they really wanted to push this like commands matter deck, but
yeah, we don't have a lot of them.
We don't have enough worthwhile commands. Like
exactly,
we have Pot of Greed. We have some of the bounce spells.
Pot of Greed. Yeah,
we have the. I don't think Green has a good command at all. I might be crazy. Oh, you know Green has the command that gives that gives breach. That's about it.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's like that's about as good as you're gonna get for Green.
Yeah.
So I do see this being good. I just think right now we're gonna have to say it's bad, but that doesn't mean that it won't be good in the future.
Yeah. And then we get Launcher Strike Gundam. Again, so many Gundams, so many strikes, so many aerials. Why didn't we get so many RX-78? Yeah. It's a good blocker. I think that right now it's fine, but I think that it will be easily outclassed as soon as we get a decent blocker that's got better stats than it. Like
100%, I agree with you, and an effect, like more of an effect than just blocker. Yeah. I agree with you.
I think like these French vanilla just is a blocker on top of stats. Not going to cut it in the later term, but for the set 1, this might be fine.
Yeah, I agree with you. Now the card that you said next, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Darabald? You don't know about Darabald?
I have no idea.
I don't know if it's Darablade or Darabald. I might have misdid that. No, it's Darabald. This is the one.
What is that?
It's the one from Mercury.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's so fragile.
It is. The fact that it only has 2 health is really scary, but the fact that it's early for 4 power,
that's actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
But also, it's like its effect is kind of like it's 1 health. I don't like unless it's like a unit that hasn't been attacked. I almost rather just kill it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of like the 1 HP bounces that we've seen. Everything, because in order to get a unit to 1 HP, you had to put resources into it, or they had to waste resources into you, and then you just give it back to them. I don't know how I feel about that.
It's like almost a free heal, like it's a free reset. Here you go.
Exactly. Like, especially if it's a link unit, like, oh no, I get my mech and pilot back into my hands so that next turn I could do it again. That's sort of rough. But I think that played right, this card could be good. Oh yeah. And then the next one, the Michaelis, 4/4 for 2. Maybe. The command decks need to show up. This is...
Oh no, it's a 3/3.
Oh, it's a 3/3 that gets +1 if you get command.
Yeah.
I think that the command stuff is going to be
very big for white.
Yeah,
it's a control deck.
If the controlling command stuff works out, that deck is going to be really fun to play. It's going to be like playing Blue and Magic, where you're just like running through every permutation. When do I need to throw this combat trick? When do I need to bounce that guy? When do I need to think about like if we get a command that deploys a guy? It's going to be really interesting to see how this works, especially because I think no, he's just a vanilla, right? Or he's
an academy. He does have a link, but it's more on the Stella side. It's not bad though. I think it potentially could be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. I don't know if it's great, but it will be fine. Yo. Okay, and then
another strike.
We've talked about all of the strikes. Okay, there is no more strike. This strike, he's a vanilla. Unless you care about Strike Gundam that much, he's a vanilla. Don't worry about it. This guy...
Yeah. It's just the same as like the ARC 78 too, vanilla. It's fine. If you need it, sure, but there are going to be other cards that are better.
Let me tell you, when Ashtray shows up and we get more Triple Ship Alliance, this card is sick.
Yeah, I do agree with you. I think like I saw this and I was like, man, they're like showing a potential deck build out of this that will be very, very fun. I'm hopeful that it's good.
Because the triple ship, like, I don't know enough about it, but this card says if you have a bunch of triple ships, get stats. That's cool. We have one other triple ship, and it's it's a level 5. When we get this, like, curve where it's going to have, like, a 1-drop triple ship into this, and then on the 3rd turn you play another triple ship, and this guy gets his full benefit, it's going to be so cool. But until then,
this is Orb, the Orb Alliance that's on Earth between the Coordinators and the Earth Alliance. I don't know why they call it the Triple Ship Alliance. I don't quite understand that. Other than maybe, you know what it is? It's the 3 ships. It's from Gundam Seed. There's the 3 ships in Seed Destiny that are the alliance. So yeah, all right, I get it.
You're telling me the Triple Ship Alliance has 3 ships in it? Hold on, I have to know everything.
I even want to like kind of. I feel like I'm going crazy because I feel like it's not 3 ships, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 ships. It's just like, why would they call it that? Why not call it the Orb Alliance, like or the Orb Nation, like that's really what I thought it would be. And even the mobile suit that has come out later, by the way, it shows Orb as like a nation, and it's like a link trait. So it's like why didn't you just do this? This makes no sense to me. Maybe I'm just dumb, and maybe someone in the comment section can tell me you're just an idiot. Fine, but I just don't see it.
Yeah, I don't know why there's an orb. Like if there's an orb thing and it's related to triple ship, I don't know why they separated them. Maybe it's a balancing thing, but I don't make the rules. I don't make the cards even. So I'm just here to talk about some cool stuff.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I strike freedom when it comes out, or even freedom, probably will be triple ship. So that could be a really powerful deck potentially, but we'll see. That's speculation on my part.
Yep. Oh boy, let me tell you, these pilots are really cool. I think Soletta Mercury. Yeah, she gives +1/+2. That is already like fine. Giving +2 in any of the stats for a pilot is pretty good. The fact that this also gives you a resource if you can get a free attack in, beautiful. There's no reason.
Probably a good card.
Yeah, there's no reason not to play this. There's a chance that like because of the command decks wanting to be able to play probably stuff during the action step on your opponent's turn, this card is going to be solid.
I agree with you. And also it comes in an alt art, which is beautiful.
Oh yeah, all the alt arts. Kiri Yamato didn't get an alt art, but she's from the starter deck, isn't she? He, she, them. The card looks like a woman.
No,
I didn't watch the show.
No, he's definitely. His nickname is Jesus Yamato, and I'll tell you about that later. But basically, I think he probably will get an alt art, but we'll see. I think he will get one, or maybe, you know what? No, a later version of him will get one, and Strike Freedom will definitely get one. I think that'll be a combo, and I think that'll probably be a busted set of card too. Maybe a little expensive, but
yeah.
I digress.
But yeah, Kiri Yamato also again really crazy. +2/+1, that's good. The effect on like one attacking, give the guy -2. That's like this is just a +3 or +2/+3. This card's better than Benager randomly thrown onto somebody. This is insane.
Yeah, he is pretty insane. Like you can just, it's like he's just keeping more health. It's just him gonna go out and kill more people and get more resource out of him. So pretty great. I think very, very good pilot for the start of the game, and it's not busted. Definitely very good.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Kiri Yamato, unless it gets crept out of existence, seeing play in like set 3 or 4 even.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. We got the Hawk of Endymion, Mulaflaga.
Yeah, the Hawk of Endymion, Mulaflaga. Yeah, I don't know if we need more pilots, this card will be fine. If we don't need more pilots, I think this bounce is like the worst bounce that we've got. But
yeah,
I don't know. When I tried the like full on beta version of the bounce deck, it was really annoying. Like this bouncing every Zaku in existence, pretty good.
It's pretty annoying. I think it's good, but I don't think it'll be good for long. Yeah.
Especially when
I think, like you said, it'll get outclassed.
Yeah, once we get like a solid baseline of like we know that the stats of being above 3 HP matter, this card is going to be entirely useless. But everything else, I think right now this card is okay, if not playable. Yep. But can you tell me?
I know what you're gonna.
Can you tell me why? Why does Jetter have the worst condition? Yo, if your opponent is beating the crap out of you, then you can do something.
Yeah, all right, I agree with you. It does kind of suck. His effect kind of sucks. I don't know. I really don't understand. I just don't understand why they did this. He's like a cool character. I get you want to say that he killed his dad. Oh, yeah. Kind of, yeah, he killed his dad, but it's like...
What do you mean, kind of? He did it.
Yeah, I get it. He killed his dad, but it's not like the man went out of his way to do it. He's trying to live, man.
He did it in self-defense, but when he found out, it was destructive. That man had a whole character arc in like in like 2 minutes. He went from
he aged like 10 years in that one episode.
He had the craziest moment I've seen in an AU Gundam, just to have this card printed that sucks.
Yeah, like this man has went through some character development. Oh, I feel bad for him. Yeah, I agree with you. It's not a great card. If you're at this point and your opponent has 8 or more cards in hand, you're probably losing. You're probably taking an L here pretty hard, and I don't think this one card is going to save you.
This card is like the Magical Christmas Land this card is played in. Your opponent is playing blue. The only card they've played is white base, and they just keep making tokens. And now you can use his effect to do the restanding stuff. Otherwise...
But even then, it can't attack during the turn that you activate that. So So
it can attack. You attack, and then you restand later, so that way it
but like...
if it needs to. It's like...
It's almost... For the requirements of the effect to activate, I almost feel like he should be able to attack again. Because, like, you're that boned. Yeah, like, you're actually that boned.
It's so bad. It would be so good if this... Like, we have another effect that restands. That one also says you can't attack with it. But this guy sucks.
Yeah. I guess it's real restrictive. It's like, it feels like they're like, oh, this could be too broken, and just kind of went over the top with it.
Yeah. But so that's all of our pilots. White got some really good commands.
Yep.
Overflowing Affection, literally draw 2, pitch 1. It's a level 2, so you can play it as early as turn 1 if you're going second. It's just
Graceful Charity.
Yep, sets up your whole board. Naval Bombardment, not as good. The fact that it has burst, the burst effect is better than the base effect, but the fact that it's a command, the fact that it has burst, there's a chance that this card is fine. And then the Witch and the Bride, bro. Like, let her have her hug, damn it.
So really quick on Naval Bombardment, even the burst effect kind of is bad because like it's burst. The only like your opponent is attacking you. That means they have access to your shields anyways. So if you're going to give one a -3.
Yeah, so it can blank somebody who's less than 3 power, which isn't, based on what we've played, isn't going to be a ton of things, but it can blank some guys.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's an okay card.
Yeah,
I guess that's it.
I don't think it's going to be the greatest, but I think that the burst can possibly save you. It's not as game-ending as like security control style of Digimon, where like you would hit one of the options that says your opponent can no longer attack you, but this lets you possibly blank one more attacker.
Yeah. All right, I give you that.
Yeah, I don't think like in all my builds and testing that I've done, this card has never come up, and I'm never playing it. Yep. But I'm also one guy. I could be wrong 6 ways to Sunday.
Same here.
And
then back to Witch and the Bride. Pretty decent effect. It's a little high at 5, or level 5. But hey, bounce back to your hand at 5 or less. That's actually pretty good.
This is like the control player's dream. This is like the best card in the control player's deck. Is there a control deck right now? No, but if we get a ton of control stuff in set 1, this is definitely the best. The reason to be playing white in your control deck.
Exactly. I agree with you. All right, and then the next one you wanted me to read.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck that says. That card is dumb.
I'm trying to even find it in the list. What is?
It's the base. It's the white base. It's the white color base,
Archangel?
not white base. No, the other one. The school. What's the school's name for which? I don't know.
Costa School of Technology. Oh, it's just garbage.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
I'll say I watched. As of recording this, I've watched season 1. I don't think they've ever said the name of the school.
They've said it once, but that's about it. Once.
I don't believe it.
But it's the worst. It is really bad. Yeah. Every way you can possibly think of.
It's the worst base that we've got. Its name is way too long to be terrible. You can't make me say this card name because I'm not going to play it. if I see you play this, if I sit down from across from you and we play a game and this card shows up, I'm gonna walk away.
Shame.
I will.
But yeah.
And then Archangel.
Archangel's pretty decent.
Yeah, I think that like in a blue-white control deck, you're playing like white base and Archangel as your bases of choice because Archangel lets you restand blockers, which lets you do a lot of board control, and then white base gives you units to give you more board control. It's really solid. I wish that and then white and blue also give you like access to possible repair stuff. There's definitely a white blue control deck. It's just in the beta it wasn't as good as it could have been.
Yeah, they're trying to limit it as much as possible so it's not crazy.
We have gotten through white. That one only took us 20 something minutes. That wasn't nearly as bad.
Yeah, but there's a lot of green.
There's a lot of good green.
Yes.
I'm not biased.
There's a lot of good green. Yeah, there's a lot of green, and there's even more green that they've added since. Even though they've added to both, I think that green right now is looking pretty strong. Just in general.
I think that green is going to be the best mid-range color, bar none, and that's because I have no bias.
Yeah. Sure.
So the first card to talk about in green is the Boogeyman, Wing Gundam.
Fucking busted. It's busted.
The best LR in the set. This card just says, kill that guy. I am a 7/7, deal with me.
Also, breach 5. So if there's a base, it's probably 5. It's dead too. So like, not only am I going to kill you, I'm going to make you spend 2 or 3 more resources than I had to spend on this one card, and it's probably going to live because of Hero Yui. If you have that, it's just free.
Like this is what somebody might call a combo, and I'll say if you draw Hero plus this card, you are probably going to win. This is the only card that is above level 5 that I will stand by to the end of the earth.
Like, must play this. Absolutely.
This might not be a 4-0 because you don't want to bog your deck down, but this is way too good.
Definitely at least a 2 to 3.
Yeah, like this card is crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. Just breach 5, kill a base plus whatever it's attacked because it's going to kill it, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Kind of busted.
And then it can fight active guys. Oh, it does so much.
It's fantastic. I truly like it. Also, another good combo that you may disagree with me here is Wu Fei with it. Wu Fei with him is also pretty nice. I like it.
Yeah, the only reason that Wu Fei isn't like my number one pick for the pilot of this set is because of how Hero works. Because it's like this Hero gives stats to anybody. But if Hero is in a Wing Gundam, he gives so
him
much.
More stats. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Just broken.
Speaking of more stats, bird mode? That's
busted.
That's my favorite name in the set, Wing Gundam Bird Mode.
Bird Mode. It's pretty great. Like, not only it doesn't even need a link unit for you to get a plus EX resource. Like, what? It's just, here you go. I heard you like to be at level 4 faster or level 5 faster. Here you go.
This is super solid. It levels you by giving you an EX resource. It is a Wing Gundam, so if you put Hero Yui in it, it's a link unit that does really fast damage. This card is nuts.
The only negative I have with it is it's a 2/2 for 3. But like you said, Hero Yui on it, it's a, what is it? It becomes a 5/4. It's like, holy crap.
It's crazy. I think the other thing about this is that it's a unit. Like, there's the other ramps card is the command, and when we talk about the command, I'll explain, but I really don't think that a command ramping you is better than a dude ramping you. Because a dude, at the worst case, requires your opponent to interact with it.
100%. All right, then we got our first vanilla card of the green set, or at least what we're reviewing, is Magnek. I don't know. Dude from Gundam Wing.
Yeah, I don't know anything about these guys, but all I know is that this guy is dumb. There are very little things that care about Maganek or however you pronounce this. And this guy
Yep.
doesn't make me feel good about wanting to play Maganek, however you do this. This vanilla,
It's not great.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Again, I don't know anything about these guys because I didn't watch Wing yet, but this guy fucking sucks.
Yeah, and even in the show, it's very limited, so I can understand that. So it's like, all right, I get it. But on to the next one. Zach is ultra biased for the next 3, so just keep that in mind.
Whoa. Listen,
I'm calling you out for this. Zaku, so at least 2 of them I'm going to give you credit for. I absolutely like them. But Zaku 1, no. Zaku 1 isn't, I mean, it's decent for a 1-drop because it's like got 2 health. But I feel like you're better off just like a Zaku 2 if you have that.
Yeah, 100%. No, I after reading through some of the new stuff that we've gotten that we haven't seen yet, this card is probably in stone unplayable, but it's a Zaku, so it's a Zaku.
Auto love by Zach.
It's a Zaku. I can't say no to it. The only thing that would make it better is if it was an SD Zaku. Like that'd be phenomenal.
Oh man, I didn't even think about SD being part. Oh, sweet baby Jesus! Oh, it's gonna be a lot.
We're gonna get a terrible like side set that's just all of the Gundams in SD form. Even the ones that have never been in SD, they're gonna get an SD card.
Yeah, you're right about that. That's definitely coming. That's a good call.
But also to put it into perspective, the Zaku 1, it's probably not going to be good. But the fact that it is a 1-2 at level 1
it's pretty decent.
Might come up. And Red, which is not in the beta at all, which was a really cool choice that made so many people happy, said nobody ever. The Red mechanic of support, giving Zaku 1 plus power, this card might be almost as good as Zaku 2 if you can play it as a 2-card combo thing.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, if Xeon becomes a bigger thing, which I know it's going to be, it will definitely be a potentially better thing. But we move on to the best 2-drop for the entire whole entire beta. Really, to be honest with you, in my opinion, or 1-drop. Really, like
Zaku 2
is just the best.
Yeah, Zaku 2 was easily the best card that I had ever seen. It is a level 2 1 cost that hits for 3. That is all you need. It's not a vanilla, but it might as well look like one, and then it just comes at you. It clears every EX base by turn 3. The only thing that this needs is a Link pilot, and it's the best card that I've ever seen. Even like
I agree with you. Plus, there'll be Xeon soldiers with it, so this definitely has the potential to be an even better card. It's very good, very reliable.
We need more.
Well, we did get another Zaku that they've announced, but it's okay. Actually, it's not bad. It loses the effect, but it's a 2/2 for 1.
Oh yeah, so, I love it. That's another card that I'm going to be playing that too because I just need more Zakus in my deck.
More Zakus in life.
And then Char Zaku 2. I
think pretty good.
Yeah. So the thing with Char Zaku 2 is that it requires you to be paired, I believe. During pair, which is so good because you can just throw any random pilot into it. But if you happen to have Char in his own mech,
even better.
He gets crazy. Being an unblockable 5 power on turn 3 clears any base. Oh, you played a white base as soon as I cleared your EX base? Get that thing out of here.
I heard you didn't want that now.
Yeah. This card is going to be like the bane of people's existence. And if there is any reason to have interaction in this game, this is going to be one of them. I don't think
absolutely.
I don't know if green is going to be the best color, but green felt the best to me during the beta. And we don't even have the starter deck stuff for green whatsoever. We got like 1 card from it, I think. And this is going to be the craziest thing you've ever seen.
I agree with you. I think it's going to, especially just seeing like this combo, and the fact that you also have the Wing Zero or Wing Gundam in Hero Yui. And not only that, but you have Shenlong and you have Wu Fei, which is another combo we get to. Just amazing. Just absolutely really strong sets out the gate. So I agree with you. I think green is going to be kind of stupid. Plain and simple.
Yep.
But then we get to the worst card in green. My goodness. Yeah, this card sucks.
Yeah, they just they let anybody be called Gundam nowadays.
Hey, Sandrock is so cool in the anime too.
Bro,
it kind of bothers me.
He's got a cape.
It's garbage.
I think that's all I know is that he's got a cape.
Maybe it will get like a special version of it with with its cape. I don't know. No, this one's just trash.
I might be crazy. Nope, never mind. I remember seeing that there was another Sandrock. It's just another one in the starter deck.
No, actually, there's two. So the one that we got in the beta actually has an effect. The one that is in the starter deck actually is a vanilla. And it's not a bad vanilla, actually. It's a level 4/2, when it's a 4/3, so it's not bad. And it's Operation Meteor, which is probably much more important there.
They're both Operation Meteor. My thing, right?
Oh, I guess you're right. Oh, I'm wrong.
I just read like the link line for this. They're piloted by Quattro. Is there another Quattro that I don't know about?
Quattro, it's Quattro Rababo Winner. And yes, there is it's a different spelling, just so you know. They call him man, now I'm trying to, it's been a while since I watched Gundam Wing. I'm gonna have to go freshen up on it, but they
that's Ocho Cinco over there.
But yes, there's another one in Gundam. Yeah, it's not the same though. It's not the same name.
Yeah,
and it is said differently. But yes, it's not good. He's not good as a pilot. At least I don't think so.
It blew my mind for a second because I saw Quattro and my first thought went to Double Zeta, where Char was calling by Quattro, and I'm like, "Where are you?" Oh, there goes my camera.
Nice.
Hold on. All right, we're good. But I was like, "There's no way that he somehow jumped universe into Wing."
Yeah, it's just like, crap. It's not good. I want Sandrock to be better.
We need whatever
it's solely for the Corp.
The Meganet Corp. Whatever that does, if it does something good, this card might be good, but the effect Sandrock is whatever. Now
trash.
We go to Rick Dom, baby. Rick Dom.
A much better effect.
I know this guy. He goes to the pub. He drinks nothing but straight Guinness. He punches people in the face.
Rick Dom is very much, yes. Fantastic effect. A breach 2. Perfect. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm going to give you a little extra damage to that base. I heard. Or if there's no base, guess what? Free damage to a shield. Done.
This card is
pretty good.
Fine. I don't think it's going to be like insane, but I think that it's like breach is going to be the best thing, the best reason to play green, and it's going to do so much random damage to people's shields that nobody's going to see coming. There's
not only that, but we're going to get a Black Tri-Stars version of this. I'm almost guaranteed we're going to get a Black Tri-Stars version of it. 100%. Actually, it's probably going to be the original Dom. To be honest with you, since this is Rick Dom, they'll make a Dom, and that'll be the Black Tri-Stars version. Yeah, it's probably going to be great.
We have green as 0079 and Wing. So the fact that we haven't seen anything from the 79 in green aside from Char and the Zaku's, this card, we're definitely going to get a Black Tri-Star.
And Dom. Because Rick Dom is from 0079 too.
Yeah, but we're going to get a Black Tri-Star, and it's going to be...
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And
then we have our best...
move on to Gelgoog.
Yeah, our best vanilla. Gelgoog. The upside to it, you need a Xeon pilot to give it to make it attack on turn 1. The downside, right now we have like 2 Xeon pilots, and I don't know about you, Xeon is really big. We're gonna have so many Xeon pilots.
We're gonna have Johnny Ryden. We're gonna have like literally all of the ace pilots of Xeon. Oh man, I'm so excited! So much content they have to pull from just to make amazing sets of cards.
I'm gonna put
we'll have a lot.
I'm gonna put Kaisulia Zabi in this, and she's gonna go headfirst into a dude just to explode.
Char will probably kill her. Probably be a side effect where it's just like, oh, if she touches the field, Char kills her auto.
All right,
but
go now. Real Gundams, Gundam Heavy Arms. Oh, this is a real.
I heard you
Gundam.
like bullets.
Yeah, this guy is real good. I like the art for the beta, but I saw the one that they showed for the real set. That looks so different and so cool.
It looks better in my opinion. I don't really like the art of the beta this one because it looks almost like a plastic model kit in terms of that, whereas like the standard edition one looks much better. The effect, on the other hand, it's weird. The effect on this one is good. I like that it has, but it's only during pairing, which is frustrating. But it does breach.
I'm wrong. I thought this was an art for just the beta. That's an entirely different card.
Yeah, it's an entirely different card. Yes, 100%. Like it's. Yeah, I don't know if I like the effect or not. It costs more, just an FYI, but it has the same health and stuff. But the effect isn't bad. The problem is, like, I guess it would be helpful for like you facing a blocker deck.
Yeah. This is definitely a more controlling style of card. But the one in the beta, the one that we're talking about, right? Like for sure right now is when paired, get breach. That's free. You don't understand. Shang Wufei, who is just like, yo, put me in any mech with breach and it's better. It's
just busted.
Yeah, there's no downside. This card is crazy. I don't know how good Troa Barton is going to be because the Troa Barton we have gives like +3 breach, which that's not bad, but I don't know how good that command.
Yeah, but it's a command.
Yeah, but he's also a pilot, and like I think that right now Green is going to be playing so many pilots, so many. All their pilots are.
I agree with you.
All their pilots are good except for the one other command pilot that's name escapes me.
But Troa's not a great card, but all right, next one, Shenlong. Actually, just like Heavy Arms, pretty decent card. I'm gonna say it's actually a better card, only because when it is paired with Wu Fei, and we'll get to his effect in a moment, but like it's a pretty great card when you pair it with Wu Fei. I think it's just fantastic, in my opinion, actually. Just a good 3.
Yeah, I think that in my playtests, I liked Heavy Arms because I was playing like 16 pilots, and Heavy Arms just wants anybody to be in the suit. But Shenlong's stats are sort of better if you think about it, and like having 3 toughness or 3 HP to start is probably just going to be fine. There's a chance that Shenlong is better than Gundam Heavy Arms, but who knows? And then we go.
I agree.
So one of my things that I don't like is having 500 of this one, but this is the best vanilla in the set, Wing Gundam vanilla, and that's just because.
And that's solely for Hiro Yui.
Yeah, Hiro Yui is the best pilot, like just the best Link pilot. He's easily the best Link pilot. Like he gives
100%.
He gives so many stats. He gives so much value, and then Wing Gundam is just. I think it's a. Is this the 3/3? That's a level 5.
It is actually a 4/3 level 2, level 5, 2 costs, 4/3.
Yeah, this is just
so it's pretty great.
It's like a 7 power guy on level 5. Like, what beats a 7 power guy? Like, you need to be like level 8 before you get to 7 toughness.
Exactly, I agree, and it's pretty free.
Yeah, and
it doesn't cost a lot.
In the Green Mirror, I think this is the card you play to beat Wing Gundam. You just beat Wing Gundam with Wing Gundam.
Yeah, 100%, and it's cheaper. Mm-hmm. You don't get the breach, but oh well.
And then, like we've been talking about this whole time, Hiro Yui, put him on the screen. Yeah, that man deserves everything that he's asked for.
Yeah, I agree with you. He's just fantastic.
I know that
I don't know how else to put it.
everything that I've seen from the Wing show is that he's like edgy and distant and whatever. He can be edgy and distant.
Plot armor as well.
He's such a good card. He gets whatever he wants.
Yep.
Now when
Absolutely
I watch
agreed.
Ring in like 2 months and I hate Hero, don't worry about it.
All right, and then the next one we have is Troa, or the name of it, Simultaneous Fire. I don't know. He's fine.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that if the command deck wants to exist in green, this card might be one of them because giving your guy +3 breach is fine. The fact that it's a pilot, like I think that the command deck is going to be mostly commands and command pilots. And this is one of the decent ones. The fact that it doesn't give stats, it just gives the keyword breach, might not be as good. But in green itself, like making your Rickdom go from breach 2 to breach 5, it's almost like having a build your own Wing Gundam. This is like
we're way cheaper.
Yeah, not great, but it is a choice that you could make. It's not a bad choice to put in. Unlike the other one,
like it's not bad.
Unlike that other thing, Peaceful Timber, that card, in my opinion, sucks.
Quattro.
That's Quattro.
So,
that mother.
Yes. Here's the thing.
He's blonde haired and blue eyed too. I'm gonna punch this guy.
This is to stop breach. It's fine, I guess. Or I mean, this is to stop anything that's 4 or lower.
Yeah,
and there are a lot of units that are 4 or lower. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
So it is almost like what, a Wabaku from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
It's almost like a Wabaku. It's nice, but is it like, do you want to really carry it? It's like you may carry one just to kind of save you early game. That's about it.
Yeah, this card is not on my short list for green cards that are playable, but it is definitely it's a powerful effect that if we need it because aggro is running rampant, it's there. But otherwise, I don't see a reason to play this card.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially because Gundam Sandrock sucks.
Yeah, it's so bad. Then we got Char Aznable. Or Quattro, was it Quattro
Bagina.
Or Quattro Bagina, or like Jesus, this man and his aliases.
This guy and his 5 names, none of which are his real one, and he's still making you quiver because he's just doing everything you needs to do. He's gonna win the war. He's already dead, but he's gonna win the war.
He's gone. He just dipped. He's actually a pretty good card. Very good card. Xeon, but specifically when he gets linked with his unit, he's literally an unblockable, 5/4 at that point. Fantastic. Just plain and simple. Like, even attaching it to, like, a Zaku. Guess what? That Zaku is unblockable 4/3. Pretty hard to deal with.
Yeah, Char is such a solid card. And when this set comes out, if the alt arts aren't expensive, I will gladly sign every single one of them because Char is the boy. All right. And then
this amazing.
This is like the second best pilot. Again, I think green has all the best pilots. Char, Hero, Troa, Shang. This one +2/+1 already insane. The fact that she has the you don't take damage from smaller units. Why?
Here, yeah.
This card,
it's just stupid. It's literally crazy. You just think of it as like, oh man, you have a 3? Oh, well, it's just sad. Sorry, it's just gone.
Nice level 3 blocker. Doesn't actually do any damage when I block it.
Plus burst, like just literally, it's a free attack. It's free destroy. It's literally free. All right, next one.
Okay.
What?
So then we have Citizens Take a Stand. This is the first of like the very few commands that green got. This card says
the very few.
Everybody on your board gets attack +2, right? If you can go wide, this card might be good. From everything that we played, this card is terrible. This man died for free, and this card should be stuck in your bulk for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, it's not great. Like, I can potentially, if you're like trying to like by turn 5, you're trying to kill everyone. Yeah, I could kind of see it being okay, but it's not. I don't see use for it really that much right now.
Like, we need so much. Like, I know that we've seen some of the green stuff coming out that's like making a bunch of Zaku tokens. That might make this card playable, but other than that, this card is dog, and I never want to see this in my life. Also, Giran Zabi's the worst Zabi. Fight me.
Have you ever heard of Hitler?
This is Space Hitler. First Contact. This is the generic ramp spell. I think that it's fine. I think
it's actually burst. Good. Even main, it's not bad. I know that green is the type that needs ramp, so I understand. But man, it's a 3 cost. That's kind of expensive.
Yeah, the fact that it has the burst might make this playable. The fact that I think the base effect is a normal resource, and then the burst effect is an EX. Or am I?
Yes.
Okay.
Nope, you're right.
Yeah, that is fine.
Also, it's a rested resource main effect.
Yeah, so like it's fair. It's entirely fair. But I don't know if it is nearly as good as Wing Gundam. Wing Gundam doesn't have the burst, get a ramp, but it also is a dude that you have to deal with, and pairs with Hero Yui, which I'm already playing 4 of. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
You know?
I agree. All right, and then we have the bases.
Yeah, the last 2 cards, the bases. So Saint Gabriel, I sort of like the effect. Like, just look at 2 cards. Like, you play it, you get your life to your hand, so you get 1 card to replace it, and then you get to look at the top 2 and go, if either of these suck, I can get rid of it for the foreseeable future. That might be fine. I don't know if it's worth it, because I think it's also a 4 power or 4 health base, but
yeah, it's
I know it's a 5, but it's interesting. It's definitely like a choice. It's if I'm playing just green bases for a reason, like maybe there's a card later that cares about the color of your bases. This is pretty high up on my list, but compared to the other green-based Falmel, this card's buns. Falmel, I don't know where that name comes from.
I do. I can give you an update on that, actually. So it's actually the class of those ships is called the Musai. So that's why everyone calls them the Musai. But the actual ship name most often is Falmel. But most everyone says Musai. I'm gonna say Musai. I don't care what y'all say. I'm sorry, but that's what I grew up on.
Yeah,
Musai.
I watched all of Universal Century recently, and this term never came up. I was confused as heck. This is clearly a UC ship, and the name is the only thing that doesn't make sense to me. But the fact that it's, if you play it on your turn, you get a Zaku 2 that they have to deal with. Yes, it's rested, but you have to deal with this. Like, this is the only reason that bounce would ever be good is if this card is like the best card. It makes it
100%.
It makes a tap token. You bounce a token, which makes it disappear. But otherwise,
But even then, you're making them spend a resource. Like you're making them spend an effect. So I think this is fantastic. Definitely the best green deck right now, or not green deck. Best green base right now, and probably arguably the best base in the entire set, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that the fact that it makes a 3 power token and does all this stuff, whoa, it's crazy.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
But that is the entirety of the beta. We did it.
Yeah.
It only took us an hour and a half.
I mean, that makes sense. There was a lot of cards. What was that? Like a total of 100 cards we went through?
And now Simon will, our editor, decide if he wants to cut anything.
Nope.
And then he'll show you this entire script that I put an hour and a half into, 2 hours into, writing on every single card. That's up to him.
every single card. I can promise that. But you'll be able to see the cards as well. So this is one of our first videos. Just kind of going over the beta card game and like just our opinions right now on just these cards. You'll be seeing more episodes from us in terms of the cards that are released after the fact for both the first booster pack set as well as the starter cards or starter decks. We'll be releasing more videos on those as they get released, and we'll be talking about them in context to the beta as well.
Yep. But that has been our just long form discussion. I'm Zach.
Our editor will cut it down, hopefully.
Yeah. I've been Zach with Anaheim Electronics TCG.
This is Princeton, and
we're ready to launch.
And that was good. I think that went really well. You can stop recording now.